Welcome, my name's Josh Brown. I'm a proud descendant of the Warramai Nation from the Forster-Tuncurry region of New South Wales. The Royal Botanic Gardens and Domain Trust, which is to acknowledge all First Nations cultures of our three Botanic Garden sites, the Gadigal, the Dharawal and the Darug peoples of the Greater Sydney region. We wish to acknowledge and pay respect to all elders of these lands and their unbroken connection to land, sea and sky. This land always was, always will be Aboriginal land. The vision of the Royal Botanic Gardens and Domain Trust is to be a leading organisation for embedding Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultural protocols, knowledge and perspectives in all aspects of our activities. We will embark on meaningful and authentic avenues for learning, collaboration and support with and respecting the knowledge of all First Nations communities, cultures and country.
As Australians, we should be so proud that we have the world's oldest continuous culture. And our three beautiful botanic gardens are actually situated on the lands of the Gadigal, the Darug and the Dharawal people. For the first time, we are engaging with a First Nations engagement strategy and also, really excitingly, the launch of our Innovate Reconciliation Action Plan.
My involvement in and around the gardens has always been about culture and appropriate behaviour of the plantings and the reuse of the native species and that. But as you can see all around us here now, a lot of the plants and all the species here have really kicked on and have grown beyond expectations. Well, even as kids we used to come down here. One of those spots that you seem to be drawn to, and it gives you that sense of belonging. And if you have a look around and just have a listen here, it's just like another world.
Jarjum's an independent primary school in Redfern for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander kids. And we're only a little school, we've got 22 kids enrolled. And we try to offer kids the normal curriculum, but rich with Aboriginal perspectives and voice. But also we've got so many partnerships with other places. So we work outside of the classroom a lot, and a lot of our kids, they don't enjoy school when they're just sitting in a chair all day. So we try to make sure that their learning's active and they're using their hands and their feet and their voices, and that they're out and about doing something engaging. We acknowledge the country every day at school, so to be here and experience it, dance on the ground, talk to people, it's really a core aspect of what we do at the school.
We are on the beautiful lands at the moment of the Mount Annan Botanical Gardens. This is a fantastic spot. Aboriginal people for thousands of years would have held this place as a meeting place, and we do know that. Non-Indigenous people, ones that I know, they want to learn more. They want to learn more. Like, you give them a taste of culture and you give them a taste. It doesn't matter if it's just a cultural walk or it's an art workshop, or if it's them just talking to an elder. They want to learn more, and compared to 20 years ago, so much has changed.
The people from the country, they still hold on to their connections, and that's what they come out here for. They searching and looking for that connection, that way home, that way back. But what a place they've left. The beautiful place.
One project that I've been involved, the Gardens has involved now with the Art Centre for the last couple of years, is the Elder Ceramics Group. That started from an idea from Dharawal Aboriginal Corporation, and it's pretty much turned now into a group that has been recognised Australia and worldwide through their feats with their work.
Been privileged to see the strengthening and the rise of our people in the last 30 years. And places like Mount Toma have been instrumental in that by recognising us and involving us in important ceremony stuff here. the gardens will look for opportunities to invite us in. They want to see us as part of the growth of this place. We want people to learn to love the country. We want people to develop a better respect with the country, and that's what the gardens are about here as well. It's one of those fortunate parts of the country that have retained its old name, Toma. Toma in the Darug language means tree fern. And the tree ferns, they reach a huge size here because of the volcanic soils. It's very rich country up here, that's why everything grows. I love that we're still using the language that our ancestors used for the place too, Toma. It's good.
So Foundation and Friends of the Botanic Gardens, I think, has a great opportunity to support the Indigenous strategy of the gardens and the Reconciliation Action Plan through a lot of practical steps. But more importantly is getting our members, our volunteers and the general public engaged with the Indigenous strategy so that when you come to these beautiful gardens, you go away knowing that the rich Indigenous history that these three sites have.
Our vision is that every visitor to our beautiful botanic gardens across Greater Sydney leaves with a genuine understanding of our rich cultural heritage, and also a big reminder that our gardens land always was and always will be Aboriginal land.